Do you want to study at Stanford University for free? I'm talking about full tuition, a living stipend, free flight, like they will cover your flight to and fro to Stanford. Everything covered, like everything that you might think of will be covered. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwadamlola, and in today's video, I'll be talking about the Knight-Hennessy Scholar Program at Stanford University. I'll walk you through the eligibility and what this particular scholarship opportunity is about. So as you can see on my screen here, you can see that it is a fellowship applied directly to cover tuition and associated fee. So it covers your tuition, it covers your housing expenses, meal, book, personal expenses, like they give you stipend, anything that you can think of, they give you stipend. And also a travel stipend intended to cover an economy class ticket for one annual trip to and fro Stanford. So this is a great opportunity for you. And who are those eligible? So we'll be getting to that very soon. But let's just read this funding aspect to the end. So it said newly enrolling scholars receive a one-time relocation stipend intended to offset some of the costs associated with relocation to areas or technology purchases. You see, like that means that they would give you back your money if you get any technology or tool to use. It says scholars in their second and third year may apply for supplemental funds to support academic enrichment activities. Conference travel. That means like you can also benefit funding for conference travel. And this is for those in the second and third year. It says KHS provides funding for the degree program listed in the initial KHS admission letter. So this particular scholarship require you to submit a separate application for your admission to Stanford University. So you're applying for the admission separately, and you're also applying for this particular scholarship separately. I think that makes sense, right? So let's see the degrees that qualify for this particular scholarship. So the degrees that qualify are basically master's degree and PhD programs. As you can see here, we have MA, MBA, MFA, MPP, MS, JSM, MLS, LLM, JD, MD, PhD, DMA, JD, MBA. All these things are like Master of Arts, Masters of Business Administration, creative writing, policy, stuff like that, and law, JD and all that. So these programs are eligible for this scholarship. So don't sleep on this opportunity. If you know that you are interested in any of these particular programs or in this degree, please go to Stanford University website and check the degrees that fall on, like check your programs that fall under this degree, then apply to that very quickly, because this particular scholarship deadline is fast approaching. So as you can see, it says year of funding 1 to 2. You see, like everything you need is on here for you. So now I'll be showing you how to apply for this funding. And for your information, this funding is over $500,000, like everything together. So you don't need to like take loan to go to one of this, to go to this school. Like Stanford is one of the best university in the world. You all know that, right? Now let's check if you are eligible for this scholarship. So let's go to start your application. Then it says before you apply, educate yourself. That's very necessary to know. And here it will show us the eligibility, the requirements, the admission criterias, and important dates and deadlines. So let's check that quickly. So it said why Knight-Hennessy scholars. So you have to like read this yourself. I don't want to like make this session long. So let's check the eligibility. So here it says there are 2 baseline eligibility requirements. And what are they? So this is what it requires. So for the first requirement, it says admission to Stanford. I mentioned earlier that you have to apply for their admission separately, then you apply for the scholarship separately. So you have to submit 2 different applications. And as you can see in this number one, it says you are applying separately but concurrently to KHS and a full-time Stanford graduate degree Stanford graduate degree program, such that you will start both in the same year. So you have to apply to their program like separately, then apply for this scholarship separately, concurrently. And another one is you have if you have already been offered and deferred admission to a full-time Stanford graduate degree program, and you apply to KHS such that you start both in the same year. So if you've been offered admission to Stanford before, but due to funding you deferred for some reason, like you can apply to this and like re-enroll for next academic year. Another one is if you're a current Stanford graduate student who will apply to add a second full-time Stanford graduate degree program, such that you will both start KHS and the new program in the same year. So, and the fourth one is you are current Stanford PhD student in your first year of enrollment and will apply to KHS such that you will start KHS in your second year of PhD enrollment. So this is for PhD. So those that were in the first year, those are currently in their first year and would like to apply in their second year, so they can apply now and still like get the funding for next year. And for the graduates or for the current for this third one is for people that are already in Stanford that want a second degree, so they can apply and still apply for that separately. So the second requirement is that to apply to join the cohort in 2026, you must have earned your first bachelor's degree by January 2019 or later. So you must have your degree by 2019 or later. So, and you can also like check here for your eligibility. So you can click on here if you're in the US or you are outside of the US, then to like give you more things to like fill out, like just fill this out, then you'll know if you are eligible to apply or not. And we have this frequently asked question. So here you can find like answers to some of the questions that you might have. So let's quickly like continue. Let me show you the criteria. So what are they looking for in applicants? So they're looking for those that are independent of thoughts, like you demonstrate intellectual ability and clear thinking, communicate clearly on reflection and introspection, seek out new knowledge, perspective and experiences, make sense of ambiguous circumstances, generate ideas to solve problems. They're also looking for a purposeful leadership, achieve impactful results, confront challenges with courage, persistence and resilience, includes and inspire others to effect change, makes decisions in accordance with values. They are also seeking for civic mindset, demonstrate humility, integrity and accountability, makes a habit of serving and helping others, thoughtful and considerate of others' perspective, embrace difference and celebrate diverse opinion and experiences, strive to make our world a better place. So this is what they're looking for. So as you are drafting your essay, you have to like put these three criteria in mind. You have to showcase that you have all these traits, all these characteristics thing that I've listed here. You have to like demonstrate it in your essay and in the video that you'll be submitting for this particular application. So let's check the date and deadline. So deadline for this is October 8th, 2025, 1 p.m. Pacific time. So this is when this particular scholarship would end, October 8th. So whatever you are doing, ensure that you meet this deadline. And from the video that I've seen on their website, the previous scholars, like those that have benefited from this particular program, said that they advise that you apply early for this opportunity. So if you apply early, chances might be high to get this scholarship. So let's check preparing your application. What did they require you to submit? So they have your application. Why do you submit more than one application, and how do they compare? So you can read more on this. This is how they compare. Just check. This is basically for the scholarship and this is for the Stanford degree program. So this is the purpose. You can just like read that. They invite you to make your case for selection by demonstrating independence of thoughts, purposeful leadership and civic mindset. So this one is different. This is for the admission, and the application has been open since June 1st, and this particular one for the admission varies by program. Application deadline October 8th. This particular deadline is no later than December 2. So if you want to get this particular scholarship, you have to like work together. You have to like make sure that you are working hand in hand concurrently, both of them together. Then notification date, so you have to like do a video statement. It's a video statement invitation sent on rolling basis throughout January. Finalists notify on, like these are their own timeline, and this is why like you have to like apply differently. So for the application fee for this particular scholarship, no application fee, but for the admission, you have to like pay application fee, like it is required for them. It's a requirement, but then you might be lucky to get a waiver from your program. So let's check what you need to do to apply. Online application. So as we've seen in the other one, it says that the application is free, right? But then you still have to like apply online. So it says complete and submit the online application for admission. So including personal and academic information. We ask for contact information, basic biographic and demographic details, explanations of your activities, experiences and interests, and other information to provide context about you. So you can read all this by yourself. Then they need a resume. The resume allows you to introduce the headlines of your experiences to date and provide context that help us evaluate the rest of your application. So ensure that you highlight your skills in your resume. Show that you embody this trait that they're looking for. Show that you have the experiences. They've given you enough guidance in this application. Ensure that you are working towards their rubrics, what they need, what they require. It says prepare a one-page resume. Please don't go more than one page. They already said one page. If you have more than one page, reduce it to one page because this is what they want. Prepare a one-page resume that includes highlights of your experiences, interest, and academic record in reverse chronological order. If you have professional and or extracurricular experiences, please include them. Please include them. That means they really want to see. They want to see how you've led before, how your college life had shaped you, or they want to see how involved you were in college or in your professional field. Please select a font size that ensure your document is legible. Please don't make it too tiny. We request that you stick to one page. They repeat it again, stick to one page. Don't go past the one page that is being requested for. Then transcript and test score. It says the transcript allows us to provide a record of academic performance that help us assess your preparation for rigorous graduate level at Stanford. So it says scan and upload transcripts of your academic performance at undergraduate level. So you need to scan your transcript. So that means that you can upload the one you have, unofficial transcript, which is the one you have. You can upload that for this purpose to get the funding. Unofficial transcript is accepted. Your transcript must, if applicable, include the degree conferred and the conferral date. So you have to make sure that your own transcripts actually like have all these things. That's that about transcript. So for test score, it says that Knight-Hennessy Scholar follows the practice of your graduate program. If your graduate degree program does not require standardized test, then you do not need to submit any with your Knight-Hennessy Scholars application. So if your program does not require you to submit a test score, please, you don't need to submit a test score. Like it is not required according to what is on this website. But then if your program requires that, you have to like submit it, including the English proficiency test or like exam. You have to like turn that in. Then let's go to recommendation letters. So it says the recommendation letter allow you to nominate 2 strong advocates who will complement your application contributions and confirm your qualifications, your potentials, and your demonstration of our 3 criteria. Ask for a recommendation letter from 2 individuals. So they need just 2 recommendation letters. Please read all this and communicate to your recommenders so that they can write in accordance to what they want, like so that it can so that they can help you like show the traits that they are looking for. It says who will complement your application. They're looking for the qualification, your potential, and your demonstration of the 3 criteria that I showed you earlier. and recommendations are due by the application deadline, which is October 8th. So that is when it is due. And this is the additional information that you might want to like give to your recommenders. And this is advice for recommenders. This is the sample form that they have. See, it's already here. And also they have frequently asked question about recommendation letter. You can also like explore that option to see, so that you and your recommender can sit down together with your application and write a very strong application. Another one is short answers and essay. The short answer question invites you to share in your own word what you have done, who you are, and what you aspire to do in the future. We ask you to answer 3 questions. So these are the 3 questions that they want you to explore to answer. And as you can see here, they have word limits. Please follow the word limits. Each of them have word limits. They all have word limits. Ensuring that you are following the word limits. You can use your own Google Doc so that you will not like lose track of the word counts. You can also use your Microsoft Word so that you will not lose track of your word counts. So, and this is an essay prompt. It says there is no right answer, topic, or format. Only you can tell your own story, and we hope you will focus much less on what you have done and much more on who you are. So they really want to see you in your writing. They want to like experience you while reading your work, while reading your essay. It says the word. So this is the essay topic here. So the essay topic is connect the dot. How have the influences in your life shaped you? 550 words limit. So yeah, this is the essay. Write this one, and this is the short answer question. The short answer question and the essay. So please ensure that you are submitting both this one and this one. Then you can like read the frequently asked question as well to get the main gist of it. Then it says after you apply, so this is what they do. After you apply, they go through your application go through the application processes, the evaluation processes. How are your application evaluated by Knight-Hennessy Scholars and Stanford graduate degree? So this is how they evaluate your application. I think we've seen this. No, we haven't. So like once your application has been submitted, they check if you meet this criteria first. Then they review. Then the admission committee like review it. Then they invite you to do a video statement. Then the finalist experience invitation only. So these are by invitation. So that's why you have to like make your application speak for you, so that you can get this invitation for the video statement and the finalist experience. Then notification dates, then they will notify you. Video statements invitation sent on rolling basis throughout January. The finalists notify on January 28th. So that's when you will know that like you've been accepted to the next stage. Then if you become a scholar, you'll be notified by March 17th, 2026. And this is the timeline for the Stanford degree program, which is your own admission, the separate admission that you're applying for. So this varies by program, admission committee, or for your desired program only. Varies by program. So like the requirement varies by program. Consult your graduate degree program directly. So, and these are the frequently asked questions as well. So try to visit this website and check everything you need to know. So this is video statement. So you can read all this so that you can like get what they want from you. So a video statement gives you an opportunity to introduce yourself and bring to life the person behind the application. So they really want to know the person behind the application. Even through your writing, you can like bring that to life as well. Let them read it as if you are speaking to them. Let them see you while they read your application. So it says here that I think something caught my. It said from this group of up to 500, we will select up to 180 finalists to participate. So please try to be among the 180 finalists. Try to be among the 180 finalists. Don't sell yourself short. Ensure that you are writing your application material strongly. Ask people to review for you. Also like ensure that you have a strong academic background. It says the video topic. So they already gave you guideline on what the video topic should be. There is no attention, zero emphasis on the production. You don't need to shoot this clear or cinematography kind of thing. Like they don't want high value video. They want something that would show you who you are, kind of thing. You don't need to pay for professional videography. No, they don't want that. So your face must be visible in the video. Your face must be visible in the video, and it must not be not more longer than 2 minutes. If you only need 30 seconds, it is fine. So you can be 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So they don't need you to talk too much at all. So we cannot review video on other websites. So you have to like follow their guidelines on how to like upload this video. Pay attention to every details. Don't miss a step, because there's no way you can like resubmit the video if you miss the step. Then the finalist experience as well, by invitation only. As you can see here again, it's by invitation. Then this one too is by invitation. So that's why you have to like make sure that your application material speaks for you, so that you can go to the next stage. Then you can read all this. It says that you will participate in a virtual individual interview in mid-February. Your individual interview will last 20 to 25 minutes. So will be on Zoom. If you still have questions, check the FAQ section to find answers to your question. Like, they have a lot of answers here for you guys, and they are all helpful. So if you find this video helpful, please like and share my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.